Righto internet, welcome to day 5, Sampey rebuilds the micro house. Mate, this is a quick one. Haven't got much battery. This is where we're at. Roof's on. I've got a bunch of stuff stacked on top of it, so that's not very clear, but if I get up close here, you can see I've built eaves into this side. And that goopy looking thing is the line of silicone that seals the roof edge. It's also got silicone between the sheet and the frame, so yeah, like it's glued on as well as screwed on. Should prevent leaks. Bunch of framing and re-trimming to do on these two doors, but they've been framed in and put in place, pinned in pretty solidly there. Still little flex sort of, but yeah, they're all right. Everything's pretty squared up and not flexy anymore. Haven't tried lifting it yet, but we'll do that tomorrow. Here's our inside. So here's the door. It works. It was pretty easy to put together. So they're slightly different. It needs some bog and stuff to retrim some old edges that were all dented and fucked up from the original one, but which is why you can see light pouring in there. What I did with this one was I actually cut the door to the size I wanted, and then I built got it onto the frame edge hinge there, and then I built the rest of the frame around the door to ensure that it was, you know, fitted and it worked all right and stuff, which worked reasonably well. Frame got pulled and twisted a little bit while it was shoved into shape and leveled up for the structure here, but otherwise, yeah, I mean, door opens and closes just fine, so that's great. Obviously got some cladding to put in there, and you know, gap sealing and things to do there, door locks and so forth. Whole bunch of bog and paint needs to be done all through the interior of here. There's the ceiling. As I said, no framing on this one. You might be able to just see in the shot there's a bit of a dip through here, and there's a dip here. So inaccuracies in construction as I went, and then as I was working towards the end, I just basically went, okay, cool, let's work with the dip that was already in this section and that section. So basically what's going to happen is it's going to vector water towards the eaves on the other side of that door, just by that door post, and drop it down through there just slightly away from the door. And I'll do a little bit more work with the tarp when we seal up and stuff to ensure that it actually does that. So we're vectoring water away from our windows and onto areas that are just absolutely covered in silicone and paint and so forth, nice and waterproof. Here's a framing from this side. Obviously these are the old bits of wood that we had attached to the shelves holding up our mezzanine, and I added some additional notches to them to make them all fit in like that. And down there you can see the same, so it's probably the most complex bit of fitting and cutting on this entire project. And a strut in there. That's it, pretty much. See a bit of goop, sort of, yeah, smear that off. I'll get it done tomorrow. It sands easily enough anyway. Great. No point wearing gloves if you're gonna fucking touch goop without your fucking gloves on, you dumbass Sampey. Right, so yeah, a lot of bogging and sanding and finishing to make things look pretty, but we've got a basic structure, a bit more cladding to do. I'll have it all sealed up tomorrow, I imagine. I'm out of silicone now. I'm also out of cigarettes and beer, and I have no money. I've got to go into work to pick up my pay and get a beer and get some cigarettes. So I figured I'd video now. I'll upload this and then bugger off to work. Maybe get back before dark and do a little bit more work on this thing. It'd be kind of cool to get that wall in and this wall in and that one before dark, but doubtful. Plenty of wood left. All this stuff here, I have a lot of offcuts for other projects like building decks and things like that when I'm done. So yeah, it's rough as guts, but you can sort of see it all coming together. And I'll see if, I'll just spin this camera around if you can kind of see me by comparison to the structure. There's me setting up. So it comes to just under my shoulder. Total height, including the piles and the floor frame and things like that. Interior height's about 1.2. So total height would be, let me see, not much on there. 10, sort of, it's probably about 1400 all up, which would make sense for sitting just below my shoulder. I'm about 180. So yeah, right, that's me all done. I'm going to go and locate beer now, because beer is good. Beer is my friend. Yeah, beer. You guys all have a good one, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more updates and stuff. Choice.